Hi, this is Yax from DungeonMastering.com. The latest edition of Dungeons and Dragons was released about 2 months ago, and a lot of people have been wondering if they should switch and why they should switch to the new edition. I've read the whole Player's Handbook and about half the Monster Manual and half the Dungeon Master's Guide, and I started planning a campaign for the 4th edition. And there's a few reasons you could switch to 4th edition for, but there's only one reason you should switch to 4th edition, in my opinion. So maybe you're in high school and you don't have $100 to spend on Dungeons and Dragons right now, or maybe you're in college and all your money is tied up in party supplies, and maybe you have a wife, kids, and a job. We all know how time-consuming that can get. So let's look at a few reasons you could or should switch to 4th edition. First of all, the DM's job gets a little easier in the 4th edition, but any experienced DM in their group has implemented house rules and tweaked house rules over dozens of sessions, so there's really nothing to keep us running a smooth game using 3rd edition or any edition of the game, really. I wouldn't switch to 4th edition just for that, even though it reduces prep time a little bit. Also, the character classes are a little more balanced in the 4th edition, but with all the supplements that came out for 3rd edition and with all the house rules you can make up, there's really no reason that a fighter type character can be as powerful or as fun to play as a wizard, even at high levels. And a good DM will give all players some time in the spotlight, no matter what their class is. So I wouldn't switch to 4th edition just for that. Another reason 4th edition is nice is the monster NPC stat blocks are a lot easier to read, and they added a lot of nifty tactical elements to the game. But all the previous editions were all built on the golden rule: the DM is always right. So any combat scene is as fun as the DM is willing to make it. There's no reason you can't work with some version of pushing and sliding and shifting and all the great stuff they added to the 4th edition. So I wouldn't switch to 4th edition just for the tactical element. It's been there, it can be there, no matter what game you're using. So why would I switch to 4th edition? Well, personally, I would switch for the excitement. I don't know about you, but I get excited about the upcoming Forgotten Realms campaign guide and the Martial Power supplement. A brand new book, a brand new product is more exciting than a $5 used book on eBay. Can't say it makes much sense, but enthusiasm has nothing to do with finance or math. So it's really a community thing. If you're talking about Dungeons and Dragons with your friends, with people at work, or online, you'll get a lot of energy and inspiration from the vibrant community that Dungeons and Dragons has. On the other hand, if you're gaming in a bubble, just you and your friends, and that's it, well, you'll have as much fun as you've ever had playing the edition you're playing right now. So you don't have to switch. But if you're like me and you like talking about Dungeons and Dragons, well, you know that all the concepts that will be put forth by the community and all the new books and all the new ideas, they'll all be built around the 4th edition mechanics. So that for me is the only true reason to switch, because I've always had this much fun playing Dungeons and Dragons. No matter what the edition, it's always been and will always be the great game that it is. So that's why I'm switching. What about you? Have you switched? Will you switch, and why? Let us know. Leave a comment, and have fun gaming.